Cyberpunk 2077 Trauma Team Issue 1 heads to Westbrook, where a medevac team was called in on a platinum level client after a vicious gunfight broke out between the gangs. The interviewed med team member tells the person interviewing her that going into Westbrook outside of work time is a little outside her pay grade, and the interrogator wonders if they are resentful of the little money they make as a med team member, but the team member isn't, since money changes nothing. The medevac team arrive, covering one another as they learn the client is trapped inside the overturned car. Cutting into the vehicle, the team get the client, working on him quickly to stabilize him. Some of the med team members suddenly are killed by the gunfire as Nadia, the woman being interviewed, is brought out of her memory, apologizing to the woman interviewing her, telling her that she would like to get back to her job, since that's all it is, just a job. The woman is glad she's ready to get back to work, but it's her job to make sure that Nadia is cleared for work, since she is the only living member of her team. Nadia says that it's been weeks of doing nothing, telling the woman that it's like she died out in the field as well. Back on the road, Nadia and Xander work on the patient, but they can't move him, so the ship will need to sweep in to pick them up. The medevac ship opens fire on the people keeping the team pinned, thinning out the gunman as Xander shakes Nadia out of her daze, telling her that they are losing the patient. He knows that they aren't getting out of there as an augmented man launches himself at the team, killing Mason and Xander. Nadia tells her interviewer that she knows that she can handle the work again, since if she didn't think she could handle the work, she wouldn't be there. She knows though that through all of the blood and bullets, she alone kept the client alive and did something good for the company. Despite everything that happened, Nadia is cleared for duty, put into Bravo Squad, which is soon called up for action for another platinum level client. Nadia is told by her new team leader to hurry up, and the team learn that they are landing in a hot zone, knowing this will be Nadia's trial by fire, warning her not to get banged up on her first mission, but Nadia tells him this isn't her first time. Gordon tells Strata that he knows all about Nadia and how she is the last surviving member of her unit. Their pilot soon tells them that their alert is coming from within an apartment block, so they're going to have to land on the roof and move down the building. The team lock and load as they head into the gang-controlled territory, landing on the roof and breaching the building. Heading inside the dilapidated building, they are met by a homeless man who says they shouldn't have come, since the people in the building don't want them there. He hopes they all said goodbye to their loved ones before they came as they reached their floor, heading through the rooms before finding a blood trail. Suddenly gunshots slam into the wall by the team as the gang members from the block ambush them, telling the team that they aren't taking their client. Strata is hit in the shoulder, asking for some stims, but Nadia is in another place as she remembers her team being gunned down similarly. The team tell her to snap out of it as she injects Strata with the stims. The team move for the client as Nap asks what the hell is wrong with Nadia, since she can't just lock up like she did, since people die when that happens. As they round the corner, a group of gang members call for them, saying that they called the trauma team. The opposing gang rush the hall, saying the client belongs to them and he will die along with the med team. Nap finds the client, and as Nadia enters the room, she locks up again, since the client is revealed to be the cyborg that killed her entire team. Cyberpunk 2077 Trauma Team Issue 1 was a great slice of the cyberpunk life from Cullen Bunn that did a great job capturing the dark atmosphere things like Ghost in the Shell and the original cyberpunk RPG game have. I enjoyed a look at the trauma unit, since that was one of the things that immediately piqued my interest about when the game was announced. A group of medical professionals who, when called, will come and protect and rescue a client. That's so cool and fits in well with the world where the rich would absolutely have a service like that available to them. The character of Nadia is quite an interesting lead, and her dealing with PTSD of being a sole survivor of a mission and the twist ending definitely have me invested in this series, and I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes as we near the release of the game in November. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10.